Welcome into Bon Appetit, and we have Chef Alex Hoefer again with us from Wind Creek in Wetumpka, and the restaurant there is fire. It is absolutely amazing. So we want you to join us for something he's going to make today as an appetizer, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, let's get started.
All right, it's a pretty simple dish. We have just a sauteed curry shrimp, right? And that kind of runs some people off. It's a very light curry flavor.
Right.
Curry powder, a little bit of cumin, a little paprika, some salt, some pepper. Very simple. And then it's just going to get served over a chilled slaw, right? So
Good combination.
It's Granny Smith apples, a little bit of kohlrabi, and then a little bit of green cabbage just sliced up.
So healthy.
And then we yes, ma'am. And then we put a little bit of red jalapeno, right? Just so it has like a little chili bite to it. And then the dressing is just a real basic vinaigrette, some honey, a little bit of sesame oil, mint, thyme, parsley, and some olive oil. Just blend it up and let it roll. A little bit of cider vinegar in there. So got a nice little plate. All right, we'll go ahead and get our slaw in there. Wow,
I love that. And every single thing in there is healthy.
Kind of lifts it up to your face too when you go to eat it. So it's like a nice little pedestal to eat off of. All right.
The pedestal would be gone.
And
eat the pedestal.
So we have our shrimp already seasoned, and our pan is already hot. And the pan is just a little bit of olive oil and some butter. Oh, okay. And the oil actually keeps the butter from burning.
Right.
And this is about a medium heat. So shrimp cook pretty quick.
You're basically broiling it. I mean, you're almost broiling it rather than, you're not frying it, per se.
It's a saute.
Okay, saute.
Yeah. So we'll take that, get that out of the way.
Now this, I just love the fact that that's so healthy.
Yes,
and
it
is.
And
it looks so good. Is it better to leave that overnight?
No.
So it's just good to go from the very beginning?
Mix it up. Well, you want it to be a little crunchy. If you leave it overnight, the salt in the vinegar will sort of pickle it.
Okay.
And you don't really want that to happen. You want it to be a little bit crunchy. You want it to be, you know, nice and fresh.
That makes sense.
So we get this guy in here.
And you're right. You know, the biggest mistake that people make with shrimp is that they overcook it.
Yeah, and it's a tragedy.
It is, and it just doesn't take very long. When you boil it, when it turns pink, it's pretty much, you know.
Yeah, it should be the last thing in, and I mean, you know, I grew up doing shrimp boils with my family, and you know, we have a system. You know, potatoes and the sausage and the corn and all that kind of stuff go at certain times. And then we actually turned the boil off and then would put the shrimp in and sort of just keep stirring it until it was ready to go, and then immediately pull it out. So these are almost ready to go. As you can see, very quick, very simple. This would be great for like a dinner party at your house. I mean, the big thing about cooking is just sort of getting creative, finding those flavors that sort of go together.
Yes, absolutely.
So in here, you know, the curry and the cumin and the sweetness of the shrimp, right? And then in the slaw, you have sort of the tartness from that apple, a little bit of chili flavor in there.
Nice combination of tastes.
And once again, you're using Gulf shrimp.
Yes, ma'am.
So again, you know, every time you can use an Alabama product, do so.
Yes.
And you call that was a tiger shrimp.
Yes. So we just kind of lay them over the top there, set that off to the side, and garnish it with some of these nice microgreens. So this is
that looks so good.
Nice little mix. We just kind of sprinkle them over the top there.
Well, and once again, Jack, tell them more about Fire.
That's it.
That's right. Well, Fire, there's a Fire restaurant in Atmore at the Wind Creek Casino there, also up in Wetumpka. And again, if you want to go to the restaurants, you do not have to physically go in. You're going into the hotel, really. You're going into a resort hotel, and a casino's to the side, but the restaurants are directly when you come into the restaurant. So, I mean, when you come into the resort, so you don't have to worry about a thing. Just go right in and enjoy.
Great food.
Absolutely. Great food.
Thank you
so much.
so much.
It's my pleasure to be here.